Well, things are starting to get better. Starting to get tickled. We're doggone. Right now, I have only one little teeny tiny oil leak that I ain't figured out yet. I ain't too worried about it. I ain't losing much sleep over it because it ain't much. Other than that, she's dry. All my pressures are turned right. This machine don't have a lot of tractive force. It moves more like an excavator. Like a geared down excavator. Like a daggone, I'd say it'd drive about like Cotton Top's 2054. It's what I would assume it drives like, but that's just a guess. Which, you know, on a buncher's supposed to be like a bulldozer, so I can see why people don't buy these older, I don't know. For us though, it's just fine. This is gonna be a daggone good rig for us. We didn't break the piggy bank on it. About gave me a freaking nervous breakdown trying to get the son back running, but all in all, I think we'll be all right. We're getting ready to go down here in these deep. There's some deep holes down here. I'll show you. Give me a second. Daggone property line. See that pink ribbon over there? Where's that sassy crab? On that bank, right there at the tip of my finger. Look at it. See that pink ribbon? That's the property line. The property line runs like here. That daggone ravine's 2,000 feet deep. I don't know what we'd do to get them trees out. But Daddy said leave them. When we bought this job, it was bid accordingly. The only way to get them would be go up the valley, kind of like Floyd Knobs logging, but we done pinched ourselves out of that when we got down that bottom before that rain down there, so that'd be the only way to get them out is go out the bottom. But we've done cross that bridge, and it is, and even at that, it would be barely, because these are sandy. This ain't clay ground, this is sand. This is highly eroded sand. And then like they got no cut right here on these because there's a slip. Them are all sitting on a slip. Big Daddy's afraid even if we did them cut, the daggone bank would slide off with us sitting on the bank. And I could see the indention down through here. I'm gonna get balls. Here's a white oak over there. I might even hand cut it, but I'm feeling lazy. That I could get them trees just on the edge of it back this way. But other than that, she's starting to pick up and starting to go better. Starting to get tickled with this thing. Everything works on it. There's the tack, and then there's all your mechanically it's good. It's a good solid rig. And that's what I was going for when we went into it. No service codes. This doodad don't work. The motor oil temperature, but the sending unit works. Let's see. I guarantee coolant temperature. I've been sitting here eating for a minute. Fuel gauge works. There's your hours, machine hours, and it don't match these hours perfect, but we went through this a while back. Everybody's like, there ain't no way that's real hours, man. You got screwed, man. You got screwed. Let me see. There you go, 3,254. 3,248. So that's the hours on her, bud. Not many hours. But the hoses have been, and talked to my buddy, Nick, and he said that these hoses, these pilot lines was made, they think they, I don't know, and nobody wants to do hearsay, you know, point fingers or nothing, but he said Hitachi made hoses, the pilot lines, that Hitachi got to doing that stuff back in, and what it does, your hose don't blow, you know, pilot pressure is 500, 750's high, but 500. The hoses don't blow, they just weep. And that's what I think I got going on in this chassis down here. I got stuck and got mad there yesterday down there. Just got pissed, and I thought I'm gonna break it or bleed. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't break. Didn't have enough power to break itself. But I'm sitting there spinning, trudging, trying to get out this daggone sand hole I got myself into. And in doing so, it went to leaking profusely. I tracked it out like an emergency track out to the boom. Quit leaking on the way out to the boom. So I'm convinced it's one of my big, there's the big track drive lines up above, and they leak. They weep. So I bet if I get them in a real bad situation, they can. I gotta change them, but I ain't gonna change them right now. We're gonna log for now. But tomorrow night's video is gonna be better. I just copped out and done this today because I got plenty of footage coming. I'm gonna go down there and do some hand cutting on that daggone ravine mountain, that mountain ravine over there, in daggone Indiana, Virginia slope. But I'll load it up. But I gotta do a little editing. I'm gonna try to get home a little bit earlier this evening. Daggone, I was late last night. Son of a buck, I was late. Wore out this morning. Stevie overslept. Oh, and be looking, Stevie got his new saw. I'm gonna do a little help him a little bit. He's got his new saw. Everybody go check it out. I don't know when his videos will be hitting, but he's over there burning it right now. And he says he ain't got it broke in yet, but he said he thinks it's gonna outdo Big Mac pretty good, but he don't know for sure. But it's the new Big Mac, and I'd say within a week, the videos will be up on Stevie's channel on his new saw. But I'm gonna go sling pudding around there on that daggone Indiana, Virginia saw. Oh, it's a nice day. Just a January day. It's the second week in January, so the weather's getting ready to start changing. That's all clear cut we've done over here. Well, clear-ish cut, I guess you'd say. Roger's gonna bring me my hammer. Well, I got my axe, but Roger's gonna bring me my wedges. I'm gonna go over and cut off his steep property. There's Stevie over there. Thank you, honey. We'll go cut some steep ground. That's Indiana, Virginia over there. Blow it out your ass, Roger. Blow it out your bum there, Roger Dodge. Stevie's over there. He's blowing that. All right, get it, Stevie. The one little white oak tree I left. Stevie, I left that for a reason. See, now what we're supposed to be doing here is clear cutting this for the farmer. For regeneration, but I have trouble cutting little white oaks. You're supposed to do it to open the canopy up. See, now they'll stump sprout, it don't hurt nothing, but the roots are established, and then we grow up with an even canopy. I just have trouble cutting them myself.